You're younger than me by like what, 9 years or something?
No, fuck no. You're like what, 42?
I'm 46.
Oh, you're 46? Yeah, I'll be 38 in next week. Yep. So, yeah.
So what my advice, like if you're going to leave that door open, just if you do come back, just fight against somebody closer to your age.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and that's a beautiful thing that, like, you know, and here's the thing too, like, you can, like, you know, Bibiano Fernandez, your right favorite, they just had a grappling match at 80XC5, and he got to compete against somebody that he fought 18 years ago. They're both the same age. He's 44, he's 45. You got to leave these young cats, let them fight young people. It's just like John Jones fighting Tom Aspinall. You know, granted, that fight, I will love to see that fight, but John Jones is 37, 38 years old. Tom Aspinall is like 28, 29, I believe. I don't know the exact number. Yeah. They you know.
That's a gap when him and I fought.
Yeah, exactly.
He was a lot younger than me when I fought.
Yeah.
But
and
John Jones has the belt.
Exactly.
That's gotta be talked about though. That's not like a super hyped match. That's something that needs to be resolved in the UFC immediately.
Yeah, but I also think like the John Jones versus Stipe Miocic doesn't need to be for a belt. Like, that's a legend fight, like those two fighting. And then it was still sell as many pay-per-views. I'm sure John Jones can still get the exact same fucking pay, whether he's a champion or not. And they can just like, hey, this is a legend fight. If I decide to fight again, but I can't dictate John Jones' career. I'm not going to dictate what he should or he can't do, right? Yeah. It's just me as a fan out there. I'm like, oh man, I would love to see John Jones fight Tom Aspinall. But if he doesn't, if he goes, you know, I'm going to just fight, you know, Stipe, he's a household name. Go ahead, do your thing, John.
You'd be okay with that?
I'll be okay with
that.
that.
I'm going to ask a question. If you were Stipe, how would you train for that John Jones fight?
Fuck, I have no idea. Because when I look at Stipe, he hasn't fought in 4 years. The last time he fought, he got knocked out. And, you know, how's his body feeling? And it's hard. Like, be away from the fight game for 4 years. And he's doing amazing things. He's a firefighter. It's going to be very, very hard.
I hope he's training like...
I'm sure he is. I'm sure he is. I mean, he's an athlete.
But Mighty Mouse, like, as someone who understands the game probably better than anyone, and technically you understand the game at a level that very few can.
Yeah.
If you were Stipe's coach, what would you tell him to do?
I would have fucking worked the clinch.
Really?
Worked the clinch and get on it, John. Like, you can't give John that space to set up.
Because how long he is?
How long he is, but when you get in that realm, you gotta watch for John Jones' elbows. You gotta watch out for his clinch game. You gotta, I mean, you gotta be be fucking ready to go.
That's funny you say that. I heard John Jones do an interview and he said the reason why he doesn't commentate MMA fights or UFC fights is that if you hear a fighter fight, you'll hear how they think, you'll hear how they think about the game, what they would think about their game plan, you'll know a lot more about them. Do you think that that's true?
1,000%. If they're intelligent, yeah.
Rampage, what do you think about that?
Yeah, this is what I know about John Jones. That the reason why I called him Neo in the past is because his mind is so strong. He has one of the strongest minds I ever seen in this sport, right? And I seen it in the kid. Like when I was doing interviews and stuff, going against him in the fight, I seen it in him. I seen it.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh man, this guy's mind is strong.
You understood that.
I understood that because fighting is about imposing your will, and a lot of people don't understand what will is, what free will. Like we've been lied to about will and what free will is, right? So, but fighting is imposing your will on the other person. And so, you know what I'm saying? And John Jones, he understands that to a T. You know what I'm saying? I understand it, but not as good as John Jones. And I'm not going to sit here and break it down for everybody, but, you know, it's because everybody don't believe in this type of stuff.
That's an incredible statement.
Yeah, so,
I've never heard you say that.
Yeah. The same thing. I have to pay the fool a lot of times. I don't want people to know what the fuck going on.
Well, that is a really crazy way to think about fighting because it's you deciding whatever you want to do, you're going to do to another man at the highest level. That's the definition of imposing your will.
Quick, too.
I'm very impressed, brother. It's a great take. I was being so nice to you.
No, you can never tell.
Well, I didn't know. I was being so nice.
Because I can never tell. I'm just going to hit, fuck you.
That's what happened.
Just in case you want to get me, I'm on
a podcast with a chow chow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what? It's okay. One thing I want to know
What the fuck
is...
you doing laughing back there?
Stop.
Vinny?
We don't talk to the people outside the
I don't
table.
give a
That's
fuck.
the fourth wall.
I don't give a fuck.
You're breaking the fourth wall.
I don't give a fuck. You don't laugh when he called me a fucking chow chow when I'm clearly a fucking werewolf.
Don't laugh at him. I will kill you if you laugh at Rampage Jackson.
Eric Hawani looking at
Hawani. Laugh at him again and I'll stab you.
Thank you.
I got your back.
Vinny, I'm calling HR for you. Fucking workplace.
Vinny, I got you this. Sorry about that. Stupid. Gonna ruin the whole show when we have to go to here.
Yeah, we got the goat here.
Yeah,
man.
you
fucking
break
up
down
the
the
show,
fourth
man.
wall, and we got Miss Mighty. I almost decapitated her with the Rampage Jackson life
I
size.
ducked, though.
Hell, hey, good. Hey, you have great. I actually didn't think it was gonna fly straight. It is. You have a lot of girth, even to your signs. That's incredible.
Do your wife train MMA at all?
She's trained a couple. She's done jiu-jitsu in the gi before, and she's done some.
I can hit pads.
She can hit pads. She know her triangle. She know her arm bar.
I got a
She-
good question mark kick.
Yeah, she had a great question mark kick. Yep.
So you guys train together? You spar?
We never grapple before. We grapple before in
grappled
bedroom and all that good stuff.
Hey,
Like for fun or like for training?
Hey, no.
Wait, for fun or training? Wait, I gotta know.
Actually, for
I
training,
gotta
I don't think we've ever like grappled at the gym like jiu-jitsu. Like I think
Yeah, we have.
Yes, we have.
Have you guys
Yeah.
ever did BJJ? Butt naked Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu?
Absolutely. You see his fucking mouth.
The mouth does move.
Wait, what is it called? What is it called?
Butt naked.
BJJ, butt naked Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
That's incredible.
You never done that before, have you?
No, but that's a very funny joke.
You should try it sometime.